happened. I know it happened. Oh shoot, I know what's going on. Darn it. All right, we're live. Welcome to the party, guys. I don't know if anyone's watching us. It looks like no eyeballs yet, but hopefully we'll get some eyeballs. But I made a new background with those lights, and it's not ping. it's not see through. So I screwed up a little bit, but as long as no one's here, I'm going to try to fix it.
Go ahead.
Yeah. How are you doing? Thanks for coming to the party. Okay. I really appreciate you coming. It's good to see you again.
Lovely people you invited.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of people invited. All right, let's try this again. Ping, transparent background, page 2. Done. Download. Okay, here we go. Back over here. Let's go to brand, overlay. Oh, we got some people. All right. Jay's here. All right, let's try this. Jay, welcome.
Hey.
All right, there we go. Now we got some people. All right, yeah, we got I don't know, there's a guy named Aaron here in the waiting room, but he hasn't shown up. All right, like who's watching? We got a few people watching, it looks like. Thanks for coming, guys. Really appreciate it. I'll make a l'chaim to you guys. Thank you.
L'chaim to you, my friend.
L'chaim, all right. Jay, how you doing?
I'm good. How's
Good,
it over
Jay.
there?
Over here is great. Jay's got the best English accent of anyone I know.
I'm too English.
Yeah, you're beautifully English. Yeah, he's got the, he can play a part on television. He's a great guest also. How are things over at Action Rocket? Are we going to see Elliot?
He did say he was going to join. I don't know where he is at the moment. I can ping him. But yeah, no, it's really good at Action Rocket. We're keeping busy. Busy January and February. So yeah, it's been good.
All right.
How about you? Been busy?
I guess. Yeah, I've been busy. Yeah. This is my brother-in-law, Ari. Ari, welcome to Inboxing. He's muted, and I don't know. I'll probably show up at some point. Yeah, I guess. But now it should become, right? I mean, right? Like, it's not holiday season. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, it seems to be a constant busyness level, so it's good. We're we just have Valentine's, and then you've got Mother's Day coming up, then Father's Day, and I think it's a constant stream of marketing emails. So,
yeah. All right, welcome to the party, Jen Kevstra.
I wanted to say congrats. Thanks for the invitation.
For sure. I'll make some intros. Sela Yofi he's an Israeli. He has a Hebrew podcast about email, about data management. He's been doing data for a long time. He has a data company that, helps other companies somehow. I'm not sure exactly.
Email marketing and deliverability. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he talks about deliverability. Jen is what I call the queen of email. Jay is a king of coders.
We're all royal here today.
Yeah, we're all royalty today, celebrating the launch of Inboxing.
Well done. Well, it's a little too early for a cocktail here, but I've got a glass of water.
All right. I said your drink of choice, It's everyone bring, could be hot chocolate. This is my friend Gabby. Gabby's my emotional coach.
Hey.
He's helping me get past imposter syndrome.
There we go.
So,
It's gonna be awesome.
I really appreciate it. Thank God. It's been great. I mean, did anyone take a listen to the first episode?
I started to, the first, I'm over it, but I started to hear the one with Danny. The second one.
Oh, you're the one we did today, this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, this morning. It was actually a record this morning. It was like an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, it was a lot to unpack. A lot of behind the scenes stuff, all about SMTP, differences with SMTP and ESPs and IPs and all that whole behind the email. I wish I could get rid of this pen, or I gotta like duck to see my face.
Yeah.
It's like looking at, hey guys.
What's your camera?
Lower your chair. Lower your chair.
Lower my chair. It's not one of those chairs. It's a,
Right.
it's a home chair. It's not a real office
Yeah.
chair.
All right.
Yeah.
No problem.
I
I'm
can
standing.
raise my.
It's okay.
Yeah. And if I, yeah, but then you see above the green screen. That's the problem.
Never mind the green screen.
I like the lights effect. I added that. That definitely helps. All right. Who else we got here? Oh, it looks like, all right. It's mostly friends and family. Let's see who we got here. Aaron. I've never met Aaron. Aaron Parnas. Aaron, say hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Thank God. How are you?
Okay, good.
It's good to see you. We've never met before.
No,
but
LinkedIn.
I know
LinkedIn is
you're-
a good B place. Yes.
Is that right? Exactly. We met on LinkedIn. You're in New York. You're doing basically the same stuff I'm doing. Email consulting and email. You have an agency also, right?
Yeah, yes. We're an email agency, yes. E-commerce
All right.
email, yes.
Excellent. All right. Well, Jen, I wish you could have a beer or something.
What? I'm not going anywhere. Just feels a little off at 2 o'clock on a Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ari,
You're enjoying something.
unmute yourself. Say hello. Yeah, I unmuted you. Can I unmute you? I can't unmute you. It's not like Zoom. I don't have full reign. But Jen and Jay, do you guys know each other?
We've never met, actually, but I am aware of you. You're one of those people, one of those names that are out there. So it's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've
Female influencers.
yeah, I think we've presented at the same conferences, but they've been virtual for the past year and a half, haven't they? So we haven't really had the chance to
okay.
actually meet.
Yeah, it's such a strange new world, and I miss seeing everybody in person. It's been 11 months and 2 days since my
Whoa.
It sounds
You
like
got
that
a table.
song Sinead O'Connor I'm thinking of. It's
Yes.
been 6
compares to Yeah, I miss the geeks. I miss getting together and seeing people, human hugs, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Real. I think it's coming though. I mean, I don't know. In Israel, we were ahead of the curve. So I'm getting my second jab this week.
You're getting a second job?
Jab, stab. Stab me with a needle. And be fully vaccinated in about a week and a half. Yeah, next Thursday. I'm gonna just lick everything.
Good. It's harder to get a vaccine around here. Very competitive to get the appointment.
I know. Yeah, if you listen to that first episode, that was one of the first questions I asked Emily. And she's like, I actually did this thing on NewYorkTimes.com, and I'm like number 800 million
Yeah.
on the list. Yeah, something insane. It's way, way down the list.
Do we think is Litmus Live going to be live, or have they said it's going to be digital? Has anyone seen?
I haven't seen anything. I was thinking because we're going to be vaccinated here, maybe we'll just make Litmus Live here. I'll work on it.
Nice.
I'm willing to travel. That sounds fine.
Yeah, I think we'll be the safe country to travel to. So, and I just saw today, a little bit ago, 2 big airlines announced that you can fly without a mask on.
Oh,
Anyone know?
I haven't seen anything. No.
Yeah. Oh, we got another rock star is here. Machine. Jean Jennings? I'm sure you do, Jen.
Of course, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she's here. Yeah, she's an icon, quite literally.
Got the snap camera. Maybe she'll be a potato.
It's a snap camera?
I'm not a cat.
Oh, you said that I'm a cat.
I'm not
I
a
was
cat.
joking at dinner with my kids that maybe, if I knew who would be showing up, I'll come on as a cat.
I couldn't stop laughing, and so it,
Oh, the whole
12
world is
times.
loving it. Gene, thank you for
Hi.
coming.
Hi, can you hear me now?
We hear you now,
Yeah.
and you're not a cat.
You're right. It was that snap filter that I got turned on to. It's good to see everybody.
Yeah, it's so fun.
Hi.
I mean, this is exactly what I was hoping for. Like that. And my friends, but all the email people that we used to get together at conferences would come together on this for this party.
I know. It's like the bar after dinner. My favorite part of conference.
Exactly.
I've been at that bar.
Oh.
Yeah, well, that's we do these live discussions for Only Influencers every week, and that was my inspiration. You're going for a nightcap before you go up to your room, and you happen to see a speaker at the bar, and you're like, "Hey, can I talk to you about your session?" And they're like, "Of course." And 3 hours later, but we try to keep the OI discussions to 1 hour. But no, I love that, the idea of getting together but talking about industry issues. It's awesome.
There's just less to keep, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's probably a good thing. It's only the afternoon here, so
Right. Yeah. It's 2:00, right? Yeah, it's 2.
It is. Yes, it's 2:11. Sorry, I'm a little late. I lost track of time.
That's all right. You're not late at all. You're right on time. I hope we see a few more people. I'm curious to see who shows up. I don't even know everyone who I tagged, but a lot of them I do. I'm hoping. No, there's a lot of people out there. Actually, you guys all know my next guest. I actually just booked. What's his name? Bonar.
Andrew. He's wonderful.
Andrew.
Yeah.
Andrew's going to be the next guest on Inboxing on
Great.
next
Great.
Wednesday. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I'll see all y'all. I'm sure you're all presenting at Inbox Expo. Oh yeah.
Will do.
A lot of nods.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't got maybe next year. I'm hoping next year. I don't know. I got to write more blog posts and get more involved. It's on the thought. Doing interviews is fun, and I get a little bit of my voice out there, and it's fun to post. But I got to do more like that.
You should talk to Andrew though. I think they might still have speaking slots.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that. Yeah, definitely. It's good he's gonna be on the show, and then it's great to have a relationship with him, and it's only gonna do good things for sure.
For sure.
How's things in Hoboken, Jen?
Cold.
It's cold.
There's the snow hasn't melted, and it is very cold. And I think that there's supposed to be a little more snow for this week. I don't know. I just don't leave the house. I don't go anywhere. Everything's delivered.
Anywhere. This has been the year.
That
Year of deliveries.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Totally nuts. And it hasn't. I thought it rained that after it snowed. Like I thought probably rain took away a lot of it.
It got up over 40 degrees, I think, one day. There was a little bit of melting. Then there was more snow. My terrace is still covered.
All right. Well, at least you don't have to walk around in it and step in most like slush puddles and ice and all that crap.
Yeah, so it's not a problem. It's just cold.
Yeah, it's funny. We're dealing with the opposite. Like it might snow in Jerusalem this week on Wednesday
Yeah.
and Thursday. And the whole country's like watching it like with so much excitement. Like we don't get snow every year. And, if we get snow, it's a big event. And the biggest thing is that it's going to warm up like the next day. 2-3 days later, there's no snow anywhere.
The entire state of Texas was under a winter storm watch. It never happened ever in history. And it happened, I think, last night. So they don't have any idea how to deal with snow or ice or anything like that.
All right. If you're watching, please leave comments. Let me know you're here. I have no idea who you are. So unless you leave us a comment, say, hey, congratulations, and I won't know that you were watching. So please leave a comment, make a l'chaim, do whatever you do. Is there like a vacuum cleaner in the background of someone?
Oh, you know, that might be my space heater. Hang on. Did it go away?
I don't think so. I'm
Okay,
still
good.
hearing it. All right. Everyone's hearing it, right?
Yeah. It's not your imagination.
It's not me.
Okay.
I can still hear it.
All right. Cool. Yeah. Jen, looking back, what was your funnest, part of the whole unboxing episode? Like, what was...
Actually, something we didn't even get to that we talked about in the prep and we didn't have a chance to even discuss that you were really interested in was when I worked for the NFL Alumni Association, because we were talking about
All right.
how social issues and political issues have really become entwined with marketing messages. And it was very interesting that the NFL did an about face on that, but it was very predictable based on my own experience working for an adjacent organization and having some visibility to the leadership over there. They kind of go whichever way the wind blows. It's like what the fans want. They don't ever set the tone. And I thought it was so interesting that because you're from the New York area, like you actually knew my boss, who was once a famous-ish football player.
Yeah, I actually found the article from 2012 or 2011, right, where Fox News outed them and the whole investigation, and he had to resign, and I don't know where they buried that money, but didn't go to where it should have gone exactly.
Where it went. Yeah, and it was such a funny little blip in my career, but I don't regret it for a moment, right? It was just so many bizarre things were happening, like me working with a bunch of football players, and I know nothing about football. Like I didn't even know who any of them were. And they told me that's what they liked about me, is that I didn't treat them like they were famous, but I think that's what they secretly hated about me also.
Yeah, you had a very valuable list in working in that organization.
Yeah.
You had, like the emails and home phone numbers and of every NFL. She worked for the NFL Alumni Association.
One day we were putting together some mailings for the Hall of Famers, and someone was putting together a package for O.J. Simpson, and I'm like, I don't think he's going to get it.
I'm sure he's still at that address.
But I would actually use a little inexpensive ESP to send out press releases and member communication, and it would crack me up because I'd be like, Joeneisman, open my email.
Yeah, you're from the Washington area, right? You're from Virginia, or
I'm from Virginia, but not the Northern Virginia area. I'm from Tyboro,
okay,
farther south. Jean is up there in the DC area.
I'm actually I'm in Georgetown. So huge Redskins fan. Big Joeneisman fan too.
I think you might have that in common.
Richmond, Jen? Or Norfolk?
Near Norfolk. I'm from Hampton, but I worked in Richmond for close to 3 years after I finished school. My first jobs were in Richmond.
Oh, very cool.
I worked for Richmond. When Altria bought the company I was working for, and then I worked for Altria for 4 or 5 years. That gives me the claim to fame that I've worked for a Fortune 200 company.
My brother went to the University of Richmond for his undergrad, so I used to go to Richmond a lot to see him.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it's a cute town. And then he went to grad school at William and Mary, which is just sort of toward Norfolk and stuff. But anyway.
Yeah, Williamsburg.
Yeah, Williamsburg. Exactly.
Beautiful area. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, I'm multitasking. I'm done now.
Yeah, I think we all are. I mean, I hope we all. I'm looking to see if anyone wrote back I'm coming or something like that.
So who else? You mentioned Andrew. Who else do you have lined up as guests, Hillel?
Dan Oshinsky is going to be coming in in what's it? I actually got a guy from Bonjoro. I went after him.
Oh, I don't think
Casey Hill. Yeah, he's not like famous. I just wanted to talk about Bonjoro. I wanted to talk about this, video emailing platform and like what it can do and how, what are their hopes and dreams about what they're going to be doing for the industry.
Oh yeah. So Lisa from I is another influencers member because I saw that you joined OI. Hello. But if you want to talk about video and email, she is another person. She is doing some really good stuff and she's landing some pretty big clients here in the States. So if you'd like an intro to Lisa, I'm sure she'd love to meet you.
Who is that? What's her name?
Lisa Jones from iMail.
Okay, yeah, definitely. I'll definitely look her up. And yeah, no, because I noticed besides Bonjoro, there's a few platforms that like popped up that like somehow integrate with other platforms to do one-to-one. I think because of Zoom, honestly, like it's become much more comfortable for people to just send a quick video, whatever it is.
It's a little different than that. She actually has a patent on technology that decreases the file size of the video to allow it to actually play in the email. So it's not a one-to-one video play. It's literally a million years ago, David Daniels, when he was at Jupiter, declared it the year of video and email. But he was a little early. But I think we may actually get there with Lisa's technology. Pretty cool.
Also,
Yeah, that is.
There's AMP
go
for
ahead.
email which do similar things.
What's it called?
AMP, AMP.
AMP for email. You saying
Yeah.
AMP for email can help with video? I wasn't aware of that.
I think so. It can do some interactive stuff. So maybe I don't know for sure.
I didn't know it with video. It might. That was a big controversy at our Only Influencers Email Innovation Summit last summer. We actually had a session that was point counterpoint on AMP, and we had April Mullen, who's obviously part of Women of Email, on the pro AMP side about how great it was, and then we had Matthew Dunn with Campaign Genius talking about the security issues inherent in AMP.
Yeah.
So, it was very interesting. Like they both are feel very strongly about it, and then we actually pulled the audience to ask them where they stood after hearing both sides. I can't remember how that came out, but.
Well, now that Salesforce is supporting it and will probably build out some WYSIWYG technology, it's going to become mainstream. Everyone will forget all about their security concerns. And I'm hearing people already who were like saying no a year ago are now like, okay, I'm on board. And I just did a demo with Mailmodo. Have you all heard of them?
I've heard of them, but I don't really know anybody there.
They gave me a demo and it's cool. So it's like the most advanced AMP WYSIWYG that I've seen. I know that there's some real simple.
More than Stripo? Because I saw
Stripo is amazing.
More than Stripo. Well, more than I'm aware of with Stripo. Like last time I checked, Stripo only had like 3 different AMP functions. And
What's the name again?
Mailmodo.
M-O-T-O or M-O-D-O?
With a D, like dog.
Dog. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's cool, and it leans heavily into like forms, and you can do surveys and
Nice.
Very cool. And you can even build out like a whole workflow, and it will integrate with any SMTP that you want. What they said, they've got a Calendly integration and some more integration. Jay's nodding. You must have like had a demo or you're familiar with them.
I try and keep up with them all. I mean, because basically day to day I build the interactive emails normally, and then we've seen like a lot of our clients are with Salesforce, and we're part of the AMP for email pilot with Salesforce, so we've had a few kind of intros with them. But obviously since May 2018 or something when AMP came out, we've been experimenting with it, I've been doing a lot with Mark as well, Mark Robbins, who's now at Salesforce as well. So they've kind of been looking at AMP for a while. So we've got a lot of clients. We've sent a couple of AMP emails already and seen the higher click through and more engagement and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of being sold to brands already. And I think, with Salesforce taking it on, it's like one of the major ESPs, and then Braze support it, and map, all of a sudden everyone is now going to support AMP. So I think it will be a big uptick in people who want to try it anyway, even if they don't stick with it. So
Microsoft is a party pooper, and they said that they're not going to support AMP.
Yeah.
But yeah, who's got a Hotmail account anymore? Right? It's kind of silly.
I'm using Office.
Hey, every email marketer feels that way. It's like, come on, Lotus Mail, like really?
No, never mind Hotmail, but the ecosystem of Office 365 is following, is basically the same.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can use the dynamic cards that work in Outlook. So there is the functionality for interactivity there, and I think they're going to go down their own technology route rather than follow Google with the AMP, I imagine.
Yeah.
But Yahoo just had support today, I think, for AMP. So you've got Yahoo now, mail.ru, and Gmail on desktop and mobile. So it's kind of taken over a bit more. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Unfortunately, I didn't think it could do video. I know AMP for the web can do video, but I don't think the AMP for email spec can do video. So unfortunately, you'd still have to stick with I've seen iMail actually. I watched the promo video. I think someone shared the iMail promo video with me. So yeah, that was interesting. And we've seen Playable. I think Playable is another one that I've seen, which is similar kind of video in email. So yeah, there's a few out there, but it's always had the same drawback, which hopefully iMail kind of solves, which was the file size of sending an email. It's literally like, because if you host a 40-second video on your server and then have to serve it to your couple of million subscriber base, and it has to stream all at the same time, that's a huge amount of like server and hosting issues. So I know that has been one of the major parts that have been an issue. So hopefully iMail will solve some of that. But I know we've spoke to clients about email before, and they want people to like it and share it and follow it and comment on it, and all of that stuff isn't available in email at the moment. So even though they could watch the video in email, they kind of want people to take actions that are outside of the email. So it's the same with everything interactive, isn't it? Or new things, kind of finding the right use case.
Exactly.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I can't divulge, but I'm speaking with someone later this week with Lisa, and the use case is it's a membership organization. So the goal isn't really to have it go viral with the general public. The goal is to make it, basically, we're positioning it as a better way to present information to their audience. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but with smart speakers and everything, people are now consuming content via audio rather than reading. And we're seeing it over and over again. And even though video is obviously video, there's an audio component of it. And especially in an email, rather than someone sending a link where it'll just talk to you, it's much better to have a video where there's a visual and they talk to you. Even if they don't want to turn the sound on, the closed captioning is a larger font and typically a lot easier to read. So I think there's a real play there. But it's definitely all about use case. I agree.
Yeah, I think Lisa is the only
Sorry.
solution that works in the Outlook desktop app. So she's got a real advantage with B2B and especially like internal mail for really large companies.
Yes, yes.
I saw some of you on Clubhouse.
Oh, I'm there.
Yeah.
Who else is in Clubhouse?
Yeah, me too.
I've not tried it
I'm
yet.
an Android user. I feel like the only one left.
Yeah.
No Android users allowed.
I couldn't believe it. You know, like everyone's going crazy. Like, am I the only one having trouble?
No, you and Delaquist.
Oh yeah, Delaquist. All right, it's good company. I'll take it.
Love to lead a discussion on Clubhouse this week. I'm like, great. And he's like, I just need an invite. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, oh, I don't have an iPhone. And I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
Well,
I feel like
we lead OI discussions every Wednesday at noon Eastern. So feel free to join us. I need to post this week. I haven't done that yet, but that's our standard slot. And everyone,
all right.
not just members.
What are we hearing? Does anyone have any idea what that noise is? It's like a radio. I mean, like, no. Let's. If we all mute, will we still hear it? Then,
figure out how to mute. Ah,
And
It's
you
definitely
found-
you. It's definitely Jeannie.
Jeannie.
is it me? It's Jean?
Yeah.
It's Gene, yeah. You got something going on.
And literally,
Maybe it's the computer fans. Maybe.
It could be like the fan of the computer. I mean, like something is like really like a, making
Very
noise.
very sensitive microphone. Definitely.
Yeah, that could be.
no, let me turn off. I have my little ring light.
No, that had
No,
nothing to do with it.
it
But you have
sounds
plenty
like
of
a
light.
vacuum cleaner.
Yeah,
Cleaning
that was,
people don't
that was
come.
my guess.
They come on Thursdays. They're not. They come on Thursdays.
Oh my gosh.
All right, it's the bottom of the hour, and I've got to run, but I'm so glad
All right. Well, we really appreciate that you showed up.
and wish you
Every
congratulations.
one of you. Every one of you. Yeah, I really appreciate that you guys came. It wasn't the huge success I expected, but the fact that you guys came made it a huge success.
Hey, remember who was here to support you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
Bye, folks.
You guys can get going. Here's the unboxing. All right.
Take care, everybody.
Look forward to the
Jean?
next one. Cheers.
Thank you, Jay, for a
Bye,
great
Jay.
guest. Sella, we'll get to you.
Yeah.
Take care. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye, guys.
So you're
Ah.
keeping it on for a while, or?
I mean, it's already 9:30. I'm really surprised. I really expected other people to show up, but I don't know. Maybe there were other people watching.
I think that was some kind of mix-up with the link because you posted two links, one for the streaming
Right, it's a
and
little
one
bit
for
confusing.
Facebook.
Like one is in the party and one is watching the party. Like it's
Yeah.
a little bit confusing, but it was great. I think as it was, I'm still live.
You can, yeah, you can still post in the
Yeah,
in
we're
the
still.
group
I
chat
can write in that group chat for sure. I will.
and give them the correct link now.
That's a good idea. No, so hold on, I'll get that invite link. Copy to clipboard. All right, we're live. There, just sent it. All right, I sent it again. I went out to like a ton of people. I don't know if you're in that group. Are you in that group, that Inboxing Fans group?
Yeah. I see you
Ah,
tapping
okay.
and I'm hear it. I heard it.
Okay. Yeah. It's a nice list, the people in that group. Oh, somebody's running back. Or no, I'm just hearing myself because I probably have more than one LinkedIn window open. So, you just sent a thumbs up. So
Yeah.
oh, and Jay's. Oh yeah, and Jay. Oh yeah. Oh man, trying to write Jay. Oh, Kath Pay is here. Hey, we got Kath. Kath Pay, welcome to the party. Kath, you're live, and and I can see your microphone is on.
Why can't I hear? I can't hear.
You don't hear? Oh, we hear you.
Aha. Now I can hear.
All right, great. Welcome to the party.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
late.
It's all right. You're in the Kokomo. You know, you can have you probably have a tequila with you all the time. No.
Well, no, it's actually it's a lot less fun than that. It's just work.
Well, at least you get to work in in a tank top and and enjoy warm weather. The windows open and
Yeah.
look out and hear the water. Can you
Yep.
hear the water from your location?
I can. I hear the waves crashing all the time. It's lovely. Yeah.
That's amazing.
I can hear someone's children. His children.
Thank you so much for popping in. I actually reached out today to your colleagues. I forget her name. Difficult. Yes, thank you. Yes, I reached out to her. I think now we're connected on LinkedIn, and also Gretchen, but she's not with you. Gretchen's in New York, right?
Gretchen, she's with Live Clicker and Campaign Monitor. Is that who you mean?
That could be Gretchen Shiner.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, what I did is I went through like different on those email experts videos. I just like going through who spoke, just looking them up and connecting.
Excellent. Good.
Yeah. How are things over there?
Crazily busy.
Busy, yeah.
Yeah, well, we're just kicking off the second series of Email and More tomorrow.
Right. Oh wow, even more tomorrow. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just getting all the last minute, bits and pieces ready for that. So it should be
right.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's an amazing resource. It's really, I give you a lot of credit. That's a fantastic thing you did.
Okay.
That Email and More. Yeah, big fan. I haven't, to be honest, I haven't watched any of the things, but I plan to.
That's funny. So you're saying on the surface it looks like a good one, but seriously,
definitely, there's tons of great content. I know it is.
Yeah, the content's really great.
I'm sure it's top rate for sure. All right, so I don't want to hold you too long, but I really appreciate you coming on. And,
do you plan to have your book on Audible?
Is that to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a book yet, so it's definitely you.
Do I plan to have my book on where? Sorry.
On Audible.
Oh yes. We have requested that, so that will be probably. I just need to settle down at the moment, but that will be sort of starting to happen within the next month or so.
Perfect.
Yeah, you like Audible? Now the big question is: do you need me to read it, or would you prefer someone who reads better than I do? I read okay, of course, but
you'll be surprised that there are some writers that narrate their own books and do it better than any narrator, and there are some narrators that I just can't hear them. They're keeping you asleep.
Right. I think if I were to do it, you probably hear the passion and excitement in my voice, so it may be good. But then, you get a better quality or more professional one if I actually got someone in. So that's really what's holding us up at the moment, is trying to work out who's going to do it. Yeah. Because believe it or not, the costs are the same.
Yeah, I know.
Because they're saying you pay a professional, they have to do less edits. You do it, they have to do more edits. So it, yeah. So,
but I have your book on Kindle, and I'm waiting for the Audible. It's so much easier for me to hear things.
Yeah. Well, I love that everyone's different. See, I'm not an Audible person at all. You tell me something, it goes in one ear and out the other. I read it, however, and I retain it. When I was younger, not so much now, but when I was younger, I used to be able to memorize, so like be able to say, okay, that was 5 pages back in the second paragraph on the right-hand side, right? So, so everyone's got their different way of doing it, and that's why I'm really keen to do the Audible one. I understand not everyone is, like me.
But there is a bonus if you have the audio version and the Kindle version, you can have also the audio on top of Kindle.
And do it at the same
You can see it together. Yeah,
Wow.
it's a nice one.
Cool. Yeah. You're obviously an experienced Audible listener.
Yeah.
Yeah. My daughter is too. So she loves it. Okay, fab. Thanks so much.
All right. Yeah. Thank you for coming. Really appreciate it.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Good luck. We'll be in touch. All right. I think we could wrap it up then. Elliot Ross told me he couldn't make it. He's doing bath time now. And Skip Fedora said he couldn't make it either. But yeah, it was really great as it was. And I really appreciate you coming. You definitely contributed to this being a success. So I hope you enjoy the podcast and you can rate it and subscribe. I really appreciate that. And that goes to everyone out there.
Let's have a call tomorrow because I have some tips about the podcast.
Okay. All right. I'll be happy to hear. I'm under the tutelage of Marc Bergeret. He has he's French language, French cuisine podcast. And he's living in the UK. So he's really helped me get everything in order and, taught me about, Libsyn and everything I had to know. So he's got me to this point, but I'm happy for you to take the ball and teach me some new things.
Great.
For sure. Thank you for coming. I think we're going to wrap it up now.
All right.
All right.